What's up, YouTube? We're going to do another video handling, taming the emerald tree boa. So I'm going to be honest. This is my third time having him out. I did a video the first time, and then I fed him, which was about 3 weeks ago. I fed him about 2-3 days after the video. Let him digest. And I didn't record it, but I did another handling session with him. The same way we did the first one. And now, part 2, taming your emerald tree boa. So you guys got to remember, this guy's 2.5 years old. He's never been handled. His last owner, I got him on a great deal because of his nasty attitude. Owner said he couldn't get next to him. He would launch himself off the perch trying to get the hand or whoever was reaching in the tank. So he's never been handled. Here we go. I got my hook. So like I said in the first video, try to put him on here until he calms down, because he will bite you. He's very jumpy still. And he will try to get us. I'm not trying to get bit. Put his perch back in. So like I said, I did do one more handling video that I did not record. So this is actually the third time I've pulled him out. And he is jumpy, very nippy. You can see him right there. 2.5 years old. And he's basically going to go back and forth. I'm going to continue to touch him a little bit like this until he gets used to me touching him here and there. Doesn't panic, starts relaxing a little bit. Once he relaxes a little bit, then I'll pull him off, handle him with the gloves, take the gloves off. See what's up. This is just how I do it. I just move it back and forth. And I keep touching him. And eventually he'll calm down. used to being touched. It won't make him jump as much. And he'll start relaxing. So this is pretty early for me to do this. I usually don't put the hook down for a while, but I'm just going with the flow. So he's not really trying to bite me, he's just trying to get away from the situation. And again, he's not that big, but he's still big enough where you don't want to get bit by this guy. And I know some of you guys out there are probably like, yeah, he's not big. I got blood pythons, 15 pounds, 5-6 footers. Yeah. This guy can give you a pretty good bite. So even though I'm handling him like this, I'm very cautious of body language, what I believe he's doing, trying to do. And I just walk him. Again, let's see. This guy supposedly hasn't been handled in his life 2.5 years. And maybe I have gloves on, but I'm handling him. You could see he was a little jumpy, especially in the first video. But as you work with them, they start getting better and better. And that's basically how I start taming down my snakes, emeralds, green trees, any snake that I acquire and bring into my collection, my house, has a nasty attitude from the previous owner. If it's a king snake or something like that, I don't really care, but something that can give me a good bite, just work with it the way I'm doing it. Just let him walk through my hands. Makes me a little more comfortable to have gloves. If he wants to bite, it's not going to stop, but it's going to give me a little bit more protection than being barehanded. So I wear them until I think he's comfortable enough and I feel comfortable enough, and I take them off. And then I start free-handling them, and my snakes usually all tame down. We've been working with snakes over 30 years now. Over 30 years we've been working with snakes, different kind of snakes. King snakes, gopher snakes, milk snakes, ball pythons, blood pythons, carpet pythons, green tree pythons, emerald tree boas. We've worked with them, with most of those species, all those species that I just named. We've worked with them, me and my sons. For 30 years I've been working with them. My kid's been working with them for about 10 to 15 years now. And this is basically how I do it. And it works for all my snakes. It's worked. Look at him. He's a little nervous still. You can tell by his tail the way he wiggles it. But he's a lot calmer. at his tail. But that's because he needs to grab onto something also. But he is a lot calmer. And what you gotta remember is the guy that sold him to me had him for 2 years as a display animal. Said he was never able to handle him. He would open the tank up, feed him, clean him, clean the tank every so often, grab him with the hook. He'd be striking and striking and striking at the hook. He would launch himself off the perch, fall onto the floor. He was just nasty attitude, he said. Those were his words. Nasty, bro. I said, cool, I'll take it. I need another male. I didn't need it, but I can use another male. You can never have enough males in case your males don't breed right. You got another male to breed. Like I said, the price was right. So we went for it. Now I don't really trust him too much smelling my arm that much. That's why I keep moving around. Because sometimes when they get those first scents of the hairs on your arm, pick up the heat off of your body, they grab it out of nervousness, curiosity, whatever it is, but they pick up the heat, the hair on your arms, and sometimes it makes them grab it. So I usually don't let them smell me until I trust him a little more. I touch his face a little more. I know he's not going to grab me, then I start relaxing a little more. The same way he relaxes, I start relaxing. This snake's nervous and jumpy. Handling these kind of snakes makes me nervous and jumpy, I'm not going to lie. Even after all these years. It's a natural reaction to like want to pull back when a snake's going to bite you. You got to learn how to just try to take it, and it's not easy to just leave your arm there. Like I said, it's just instinct for you to pull back. But he does look, he's calming down pretty good. I'm pretty sure I could take a glove off, so I'm going to go ahead and try it. Let's see this real quick. Where are you at, buddy? So I know he could feel the difference from the glove and the warmth of my hand touching his body now. But again, here we are, buddy. Everybody is looking. 2.5 years old, never been handled. Has the attitude that everyone says that they emerald tree boas carry. They're only display animals because they just don't tolerate handling. This guy has 2.5 years in captivity, never been handled, and yet look at the way he's acting. Doesn't seem too aggressive, just nervous and scared. You need to know that nothing's going to happen to him, that he's alright, and he's going to be alright. Now that doesn't mean I won't get bit, because accidents happen. But it can happen with my snake, cat, dog, any kind of animal. Accidents happen. That's why you work with them. Even cats and dogs, you never stop working with them. You continue to work. There he is, guys. So this is a quick video. Part 2. Showing you how to tame your emerald tree boa. Remember to always keep his head away from your face. Always realize how much striking distance he has, which is about right there. So if you get bit, you get bit in your hands and arms. You don't want him to grab you in the face. Always try to do your handling, taming when you're alone by yourself, no interruptions, no one running back and forth. And there we go. Let's check this out. Let's see how this goes. I usually don't like to take off both gloves because I don't trust them that much. And when he starts turning back around towards my arm, I really don't like it like that. When he starts coming back this way, I don't like it that much. Kevin from Nerd says, just act like you're not scared and keep working with them. But it's just normal for you to just be nervous, man. Especially after everything you hear. And if you've worked with them and you really have seen in slow motion them yawning and you've seen their teeth before in person, adults, then you know they got some teeth on them. They ain't like a ball python or carpet python. These guys got some teeth on them, man. A lot different than blood pythons, carpet pythons, ball pythons, king snakes, and milk snakes, and bull snakes. They ain't got nothing on this guy. The green tree python ain't got nothing on this guy. Amazon tree boas ain't got nothing on this guy. Even at this size, none of them do. None of them do, even at this size. So you see, he's a little jumpy still. Different situation, but he's doing cool. He's calming down. I got no gloves on. I'm doing cool. Proud of him, proud of myself. And that's how we do it. Breeding season's coming up in a couple of months. I'm hoping everything goes good. My sons are hoping everything goes good. Hopefully we'll have some carpets, some nice carpets. We're gonna have some bloods. Hopefully some emeralds. All kinds of ball python morphs. Alright, YouTube. We're gonna cut this one short. We're gonna put him back. Let him relax back in his tank. Taming your emerald tree boa. That's how we do it. He's never been handled. I wish the owner could see me now, man. Check him out now. He wouldn't believe it's the same snake. Look at this guy. Yeah, it's crazy. Alright, guys. Catch you on the next one. Be good.